Here's my honest bunch, my very, very honest bunch. And I must say, before if I did men and don't matter now, one of the biggest victories that have happened in the history of Biafra is that we cannot cover up some kind of resources that should be seen amongst men. And that's where the truth begins. As we organize every possible means and every theoretical outburst, we should equally understand that there are games that should be played very well. And when it's played well, every situation that has been surrounding Biafra would be made to the public. So, as we continue to push through every possible means and every ways of trying to put this message to so many as millions of people that are surrounding Biafra, we must equally understand that if we don't do our things very well, then you will know that failures may be registered at the end of the day. And that's just the biggest truth. So we must carry out every possibilities that one must have it. And that's just the journey. We must move to that very junction of trying to understand in a way that one can be able to, understand the best situation of things. So as this information cross beds, we must again put ourselves in that very theory of trying to, help ourselves in every possible means. And that is where the whole situation must begin from. So we must put ourselves together and we must, without doubt, help victory to be produced. And that's where the courage begins from. There's no two ways about it. So we must gradually face the fact and put it the way it should, daily basis. It's left for those who want to understand the game. But one thing that we should all consider here is this: that the honest truth and the bunch of truth that we should all imagine is the configuration of the dearly beloved zone. You see, we are people who have been so much kept behind bars, kept behind jail for long. And one thing I love about Hamadike? Hamadike said something. He said he will never beg for his freedom. See, I'm not drinking what I said. I don't know the kind of courage this man has. He's not even in a haste to come out of the prison. Even after developing ear problem, some infection, He's not even in a haste to come out of the prison. Just for the same people. Well, let me don't even generalize it. Mana nwoke ekwechirigo. Una na-aghọta ebe m na-aga, nwoke ekwechirigo. Nwoke a sị na enwe ihe jikọrọ ya na mmadụ. Ọ bụ nke bụ eziokwu. Honestly speaking. Maka na ife a na-akọwa kamgbe na ọ na-edozikwa anya ọ na-afụ ya. Yes, he's not even in a haste to come out. As you already know, this man is not in a haste to come out. So we should all see this thing from the light of knowing that this man will not fail his people. And every struggle that we are making to see a reliable Biafra must be one that must be considered. That's just the honest truth. Yes, that is just the honest truth. We must look at ourselves from different angles and tell ourselves the truth. We must tell ourselves the truth in everything we are doing. Because the biggest thing that I must say here is that there is a man who is behind bars, going to 3 years now, who celebrated his birthday last week and has refused to give up on his people. So what is the spiritual benefit? We must help ourselves in every way we must do. So everything we are going to do must be considered the way it should be. And that is looking at Nnamdi Kanu and telling him that, brother, you are doing well. That's just the biggest truth. So let's manage the relationship that we already have now, so that you get why.